Hi everyone, I am back with another card making video. This one is this little card here using the Stampin' Up! Happy Hauntings Designer Series paper and the cardstock. I have some Tangelo twist ribbon here, and this little guy is just a Michael's $1.50 spot little mummy. I've had him for a couple of years. So I just colored him with some Marby alcohol markers. And the boo came from the Happy Scenes stamp set. So I'm going to use that. And then my oval is my lacy oval from my Nestabilities die. And for that, I used the second largest. So it's this one here. And then I cut my oval out in Very Vanilla. It's a 2.5 inch oval, and I used my Cricut to cut that out. And just put some little pearls on there, inked the edges here, and made a bow with my bow builder punch and my scallop oval punch, and that's the whole Halloween card. Again, did not do the inside. Not sure what I want to put in there yet, but I'm going to show you how to make the outside. But I changed it up a little. So this little guy here was stamped on white cardstock, and then he was colored with two different grays, and I am going to use Very Vanilla for him. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to show you how I did him. So I just inked him up with some Memento ink, and then you just stamp him. So we're going to set this aside. And I have two neutral grays. I have 881 and 883. So I'm going to start with the 883. It's the darker one. And I know this is kind of like upside down or sideways to you guys, but I'm just going to kind of outline these lines that are on my little mummy. So it doesn't have to be perfect at all. So there's that. And then our little mummy has some dark gray, and now I'm going to take the 881 and just kind of color over all of that, but I'm not being very specific about like where I'm coloring. Kind of go over the lines a little bit. And then there we have our little gray mummy. So instead of fussy cutting him on the camera, I went ahead and already did one and cut him out. And I put some dimensionals. I just cut some up and put those on the back of him. So I just wanted to show you how I colored my little mummy up. And I already inked my oval with some Tangelo twist. So that's already done. I've cut out my lacy oval. So we're just going to layer these since I started with the mummy. I'm hoping I'm going to run out of tape. So I'm actually going to grab my other gun. 1 second. That way I don't run out during filming. I've done that before. Alright, so we're just going to attach this oval to the lacy oval. And just center it like that. And again, since we started with our focal point here this time, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my boo. So it's just a clear stamp. Ink it up with some Memento, and I'm just going to stamp it towards the top. And some more ink on there. There we go. So there's the boo. Like that. And I'm going to go ahead and just set this aside because since he is on some dimensionals, I'm going to want to attach that oval first. So we're going to move on to the card now. And my card base is black. And I didn't score it. So we're going to score this. It's 4 1/4 by 11. These little bugs came in my window last night through the screen and they're just flying around all over. Okay, so we're going to score this on the 11-inch side at 5.5. So that's it for scoring. And then we're just going to go ahead and fold this in half. Use that edge. So there's our card base. It's an A2 size card. Now I'm going to take my Tangelo twist and I'm going to layer that. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, it got all messed up. Alright, here we go. Like, came undone or something. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Now, hopefully, that was kind of a mess. I don't know what happened, like, the inside of my tape is all, like, crooked and it wasn't in there. Okay, hopefully now we're rolling. If I could do it straight. Oh, what a mess. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just layer this piece, which is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. We're just going to put that right on the front. Just like that. Now we're going to take this piece, which is from the Happy Hauntings, and we're going to put some score tape after I figure out where I want that. We're going to put some score tape on here and it's going to hold the ribbon for us. So I think I want it about there. There we go. So I'm going to cut the ribbon. Just looks like this. Alright. So just peel our liner off and we'll go ahead and stick the ribbon down. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and just layer this on top of the Tangelo twist. And this DSP is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And I do kind of reinforce the stick above and below the ribbon. I'm just going to put one down the center. So we're just going to go ahead and center this one on top. This is a super simple Halloween card. So there we have pretty much the base of the front of the card. So we're going to go ahead and stick down the lacy oval. Just like that. Give it a good rub on the back. Now we can take our little mummy and go ahead and just peel off all the little liners from the 10 little dimensionals that I cut up. just stick him down. So there we have that. Now we're going to do our bow. And I've already punched and layered from the bow builder and the scalloped oval. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of loosen the fibers on these from the cardstock. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to just grab some glue dots and go ahead and assemble these. Okay, so now I've already assembled my tails. I've already glued them together. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some glue dots and attach my bow pieces. And I cut a little tiny, I used the punch, and I did the middle in Tangelo twist this time. So I'm going to put one glue dot to hold this in the center. And then I'm going to use my Tombow glue because it holds really well for these bows. And just kind of wrap that around. There we go. So we'll give that a minute to dry. So I'm just going to set this aside for a minute and let that kind of dry. And we're going to add our pearls around here. And I'm using some pearls from Stampin' Up. Just these ones here. And I'm going to cut some off of this strip on the side. So I need my X-Acto knife. So we're just going to add these real quick. Probably should have done this ahead of time so you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me put all these little pearls on, but I did not think about it. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. We're almost done with the card. After we attach the bow and put a little pearl in the center, I think that's all we have to do. Okay, so there is the pearls, and I'm going to take some glue dots on my bow here. We're just going to add it right in the center. So there we have that. And now I'm just going to grab one of the larger pearls here and just stick that right in the center of my bow. So this one's slightly different than the other one. This one has the white cardstock mummy. This one has the very vanilla, and then I changed the middle of the little bow there. So there is another quick and easy, cute Halloween card for you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!